Good morning. Welcome to the Appellate Division First Department, the admission ceremonies for this morning, 10 a.m. Ms. Schwartz, you may proceed.
Good morning, and may it please the court. I, Sharon Schwartz, staff counsel to this court's Committee on Character and Fitness, am honored this morning to present to the court 40 applicants for admission to the bar. Further, I am pleased to report that the committee has examined the records of each applicant appearing here today. Accordingly, on behalf of the committee, I certify that each applicant appearing here this morning does possess the requisite character and fitness to merit admission to the bar of the state of New York, and therefore I do hereby move for their admission.
Thank you, Ms. Schwartz. On behalf of the bench, as well as the court as a whole, I want to thank you as well as your committee for the tremendous work that you do. The committee members do so pro bono, and we are very, very appreciative of their efforts. So in anticipation of this motion, the bench met early this morning, and we have decided unanimously to grant the motion. Thank you again. At this time, Ms. Rojas will swear in the candidates.
Good morning, Justice Weber. Good morning, candidates. I will administer the oath of office in the form of a question. At the end, I will ask you to unmute your microphones and respond by saying, "I do," if you agree with the oath. At this point, I ask everyone to please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and to faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Attorney and Counselor at Law to the best of your ability? Please respond by saying, "I do."
I do.
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 Congratulations, attorneys. You may lower your right hand and please mute your microphones. Thank you.
Thank you. So again, congratulate attorneys. You guys are attorneys now. Congratulations to you all. It is the custom and the tradition of this court that at these admission ceremonies, one of the judges gives brief remarks. And this morning, that honor falls to myself. And my remarks will be brief, I can assure you. So again, on behalf of my fellow justices, I want to congratulate the newly admitted attorneys. I want to also congratulate their parents, family, and friends who have supported them emotionally as well as financially. Traditionally, in the admission ceremony, the justices would process into the courtroom. Ms. Schwartz or Ms. Guerrero would present the candidates for admission to the court. If the motion was granted, the court officer would ask the candidates to please stand and raise their right hand. Ms. Rojas would deliver the oath, and the officer would then ask the attorneys to be seated. That change in status from candidate to attorney would not be lost on the attorneys or on the audience. Obviously, we would be in our majestic courtroom with its magnificent dome ceiling and the beautiful murals which line the walls, and not in our homes, offices, or other locations. Hopefully, one day soon, we will return to in-person admission ceremonies. More importantly, hopefully one day you will have the occasion to visit our courthouse and our courtroom. Please do not think that because we are not in our courtroom or because we are virtual, that in any way diminishes your accomplishments or your achievements. In fact, what you have all achieved today in these trying times and what you will continue to achieve is perhaps all the more commendable. You should be very, very proud of yourselves, and you should definitely save the moment with your family as well as with your friends. Believe it or not, we are now entering year 3 of virtual admissions. Like it or not, we are in a virtual world. We have virtual court appearances. We have virtual oral arguments, virtual trials. Law schools are now modifying their curriculum to include courses on virtual litigation. The bar examination in almost every state is now online. And despite the occasional technological difficulties and a few miscues, we have all adapted to that new reality. And that is the beauty, and that is the hallmark of our profession. That is what being an attorney is all about, the ability to adapt, the ability to recognize an issue or a problem and find a solution, and the ability to work together in doing so. As attorneys, we have the ability to bring about change and to make a difference, the ability to make our world a safer place for each of us, our families, as well as our individual communities. And when I say we, it is because we are all in it together. We are all there to support, help, and encourage each other. Now, there are many vehicles for making a change. It could be by volunteering to assist those less fortunate who are in need with legal issues. It may be serving as a mentor to current law school students who are facing a myriad of issues, which are multifaceted and which have never been faced by law students in the past. It could be by joining a bar association or perhaps becoming more active in your law school or college alumni association. The practice of law is certainly in flux. And while this may be frightening and uneasy to many of us, in other ways, it is very exciting. It allows us to think beyond what has been the norm, to explore a new and arguably more efficient way of practicing law. And it also allows us to explore what can be and what the practice of law should be. Now, with this oath you have taken also comes a set of principles and obligations that now becomes a part of your life forever, whether you remain a practicing attorney or not. For the rest of your days, you and your actions will be judged in light of your education, as well as your status as a member of this profession. Again, while many may see this as a burden, it is also an honor. As Thurgood Marshall stated, each of you as an individual must pick your own goals. Listen to others. Do not become a blind follower. Do not wait for others to move. Move yourself. When you see wrong, inequality, or injustice, speak out. So attorneys, plunge deeply. Make that decision to bring new and fresh talents to a noble and great profession. Again, my congratulations to you all. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. And again, congratulations.
Thank you to the justices and Mr. Rojas. They will now log off and the new attorneys will stay on with me.